Let's do it onto this. Hey, everybody. Nice to see you all. We're here for our November team meeting on October 28th, a couple days before Halloween. And Shelly Weeks here, and I'm glad you guys are all here. Do some quick intros around so we know who you are and who's here. Let's do this. Tell us where you're calling from. This will be fascinating, at least what state or where in the state you're calling from. And tell us one thing you've done with your business that you're super proud of. Ready? Who wants to go first?
I'm Carol, and I live in Concord, but I'm currently in Cathedral City, which is near Palm Springs in California, on a few-day getaway. I'm a director, and I'm proud of this month is really working with my team to get some sales going such that our team sales are the highest I think my team sales have been in the 3.5 years I've been with Pampered Chef.
I think you're spot on that. That's phenomenal. You guys are cruising towards $8,000 in sales, Carol. That's phenomenal.
Yep, I'm pretty excited.
Outstanding. I love it. Very, very cool. Thanks for joining us. I know you're traveling, so thanks for joining in. This technology is marvelous. We can run our businesses from wherever we happen to be.
Yep.
Terrific. Barbara, how about you?
Hi, my name is Barbara. I've been in Pampered Chef about 1.5 years, and I'm a returning person. I live in El Sobrante, California, but right now I'm in Texas with my daughter. It's her birthday month.
Oh.
And I'm just kind of stagnant right now. I'm in the process of trying to get everything restarted.
Get it coming back. Well, you know what? Give yourself a great big pat on the back because you are active this month. Yes?
Good.
Over $150 submitted, Barbara. Congratulations. So that's not stagnant, hon. You're right in the mix of it. So we thank you very much for sharing Pampered Chef and helping us with what's looking to be a record-breaking month. We're really stunning this month. It's looking awesome. Thanks for dialing in, hon. You said the families, you stepped out to the garage to do the call with us, right?
Yes, because they're too noisy, and I wanted to hear.
Okay, they're noisy. Well, invite them to join in and get them all signed up, get their kits ordered. 50% kit rebate this month has been phenomenal. And Laurel, can you hear us?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
I can hear you.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from West Plains, Missouri, just down the street from Darcy. Darcy and I are actually neighbors, several houses away, but neighbors.
Super.
And let's see, what am I proud of? I have 6 events I've signed up for next month.
Yikes.
Which is going to be interesting because I'm also pet sitting every single day next month and 3 sets of animals some of those days. Oh, wow. Including one weekend that I have an event.
Shoot,
so
girl,
it's going to be a little exciting. I was hoping to kind of wind down the pet sitting and build up the Pampered Chef.
Mm-hmm.
And in November, it seems like I'm building up both of them.
You're in demand.
Well, the good thing is that I have approached every single one of my pet sitting clients with a Pampered Chef opportunity.
I was gonna make sure that you did that, but I knew you're on it. Excellent.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the one that I really thought would do it, her niece is also a consultant.
Okay.
So she's like, I kind of got to go with family. I said, no problem. Yeah. I understand.
Absolutely.
You know?
In fact, we encourage that as long as she's being served by somebody. That's the greatest thing. Super.
But I do have her coming to a party next weekend. Not this weekend. Yeah, next weekend. It's one of the quarter auctions, and she's bringing a friend along with her because it's being held right there in her hometown, which is just the next city over from me. And so I do actually have her coming. So, I may get a sale out of her. You never know. And I may get her friend to talk into doing a show, which would be hopefully in December. I'm trying not to book anything else for November.
Sounds like it. What a great feeling to know that you're so booked up and you can tell people, hey, I'd love to cook with you, but I'm booking into December at this point. So you create this sense of urgency and exclusive.
Exactly.
Get your date on Laurel's calendar because she's in demand.
Yeah.
That's
And the other thing that I'm doing is I'm trying to plan an informal in-house for December
an open.
where people can drop in. Yeah, just have a Christmas open house where they can drop in. I'll have some cash and carry, but mostly order from the catalog, and do it the first part of December to make sure that they can get their stuff before Christmas.
And we'll recap that during our time here this evening. Make sure everybody's updated on the dates. It's an exciting time. Good for you guys. So we're going to share a lot of good info. I'm just off of 3 days of parties, live in-person parties, as well as the virtual ones I have going on. Had surgery at the beginning, October 9th. It was delayed a bit. So I had foot surgery and kind of transitioned to a lot of virtual business and went out and did live cooking classes the last couple days. $1,600, actually $1,700, and climbing on all the total sales. So back in it, and that's what I'm proud of. And I told you guys I'm Shelly. I'm an advanced director. I'm in the Northern California area, talking to you tonight from my home kitchen here in the workroom for Pampered Chef, in my room, my house. And then just a heads up, I know I've been kind of unavailable, but I am scheduling my second surgery for the later part of December. So we're just going to bang out both of them. 2 feet, both of them will be rocking and rolling by January. So good thing. Don't you love how flexible Pampered Chef is?
Well, yes, because I've got cataract surgery going to be scheduled soon.
And I met
and I don't know what that's going to do.
Yeah, that'll be a different one. That'll be a little different. They'll give you an eye to work with. Yeah. And actually, Carol and I met when she was planning her surgery. She came to one of my freezer meal workshops to stock her freezer with meals in advance of her surgery. That's how we met 3 years ago.
Yep.
I'm just hoping I can see after the surgery.
That's a good. Let's hope so. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you guys so that we can get ourselves in here and with our official outline. And Pampered Chef makes this available for us. So happy to not have, to put a meeting together from scratch every single month. So as you watch what we share here, be thinking about you moving into the directorship role, because Pampered Chef sets us up for outrageous amounts of success with an outline for our meetings like you're going to see tonight. Also, has everybody been noticing those daily posts with tips and news and ideas that have been coming from my Sync Share? Have you guys seen that on our team page?
I think they're great.
You liking those? Barbara, have you seen them?
I don't think so.
So on our team page, and this wasn't me putting this together. Another director puts together a month's worth of tips, one for each day of the month for their team, and she shared it. And I've got the November one, should be here any second. And all I do is set it up in Sync Share to land, be posted to our team Facebook page once every day. So go back and look, because there's a lot of really valuable information there. Laurel, have you been seeing those?
I think I have. I've got it so that everything that posts to the team comes up as a notification to me.
Okay.
So I don't miss anything.
Yeah, you guys want to definitely put our team page as a favorite for Facebook, because there's a lot of stuff happening and you can get distracted, but that's where the magic happens. If you keep yourself super focused on what you need to be accomplishing, our team page will help you with that. So welcome to our November team meeting. Typically we do this the fourth Wednesday of each month. When that hit this last week, they didn't have this outline available, and we didn't want to bump it to Halloween and the last day of the month, which is next Wednesday. So here we are tonight on the 28th, and we're recording this. So hello, and a shout out to everybody who's watching the recording. Be taking copious notes and post in the thread beneath this recording your top 3 favorite tips that you learned tonight. Okay, ready to go, guys?
You know what, Shelley?
What's that?
I think I did see one of the things, because it said that the stainless steel bowls, the largest one,
Mm-hmm.
That top fits the quick.
The pot for the quick cooker, right?
Yes. So I did see that.
There you go. There you go. All kinds of good little tips. And then you pay those forward and share those with your customers. And they think you're a rock star, which of course you are. Fabulous. Very, very good. So just to kind of shout out to the entire team for the month of September, we welcomed 8 new teammates and had sales over 15,000. And you watch, we're going to blow those numbers away this month in October. So great job to everybody who contributed to that successful month. Thank you. Thank you. And we've got a couple team updates that we want to be sure. Grab your paper and pen, because these are the dates that you do want to be sure are on your calendar in ink. Okay. So in terms of upcoming meetings, as I said, the team meeting is typically the 4th Wednesday of every month. So watch for November, because I know Thanksgiving hits around that same time and you don't want to miss it. We do recipe night once a month, and it's typically the 2nd Thursday. Carol held it in her kitchen last month while I was having surgery. So shout out to Carol, because you guys did an amazing job. And if you missed it and want to see, they did, I think, 3 or 4 different segments of that evening as Facebook Live on our team page. Carol, what were the highlights, the recipes you guys put together?
We did the pumpkin dip. We did the caramelized praline pumpkin cake. We used the premium cocktail set, and we made a Cosmo, and
drank the Cosmo.
Of course, we had to. We had to. Even the one that didn't turn out so well.
Right.
Yeah. And did we do another recipe? Oh, we also made a cranberry salsa.
Oh my gosh, that's right. That's right. So that's, I mean, like I said, technology is serving us very, very well when you use it. And Carol had, I want to say, 3 or 4 people in her kitchen that evening, but they did Facebook Live to our team page. So if you scroll through, you can actually watch that training and learn how to do any one of those recipes as a party, because Carol demonstrated how to do it. How fabulous is that? And I'd recommend actually doing the exact same thing with your parties. When you're at a party, you can do Facebook Live right into either the Facebook event for that party or to your VIP Facebook page. So you're kind of leveraging your time and effort very effectively to share Pampered Chef. Cooking live with people in a party and reaching out to your customer base at the same time. Hey, do it while you're making dinner. Click the button on Facebook Live while you're cooking with your Pampered Chef products, and generate more business for yourself. So,
and I'll say something on that, Shelley.
Yeah, please.
That because those recipes that I did were, fall themed and all still perfectly doable for Thanksgiving type meals or get-togethers. I got a couple people that came over just based on me posting, hey, I'm getting a few people together and trying out some new fall recipes, who wants to come over. So look at those videos that I did. You can certainly replicate those recipes. They were all fairly simple. And do something next week. I mean, it's November already on Thursday, which is scary to think of.
It is.
And just do something. And people will be looking for those type of recipes to do at their own Thanksgiving gathering, or if they're going to someone else's house for Thanksgiving and want to bring something. The pumpkin dip or the cranberry salsa are certainly easy things to make and to bring along.
That's absolutely true. That, and the major point there is that today's the 28th of October, for example, and if you haven't met your goal for the month of October, you could do that tomorrow. You could do it Tuesday and just put out the word, hey, I'm testing out some fall recipes on Tuesday night, the day before Halloween, and have some folks over and run it Facebook Live, and ta-da, have a party to turn in by the last day of the month, Wednesday. So you really have every opportunity for immediate gratification on your business. And I hope Annalisa and Michelle are watching too, because she just messaged me, a fairly new consultant, said, my grandma wants to have a party on the 17th. I don't know what to do. Ta-da, that's what you do. Easy peasy. So it's not rocket science. Great job, Carol. Thank you. Thank you. Upcoming training, if you're not taking advantage of the 2 Saturday morning opportunities, half an hour training each. One is based on the West Coast. That's the coffee talk training right here. The other is based on the West Coast. That's Saturday Success Talk, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. The coffee talk training is 6 a.m., which is 9 a.m. here. No, do I have that opposite?
No, you have that opposite.
I thought I was doing so good. So the one on the East Coast is 9 a.m. every Saturday morning on the East Coast, which for us is 6 in the morning. Carol knows it well because
I say set your alarm for 5:50 a.m. and you can listen in bed.
And the result is in the pudding because Carol herself is almost at $1,900 submitted this month, with more people on her personal team right this minute than I have on my personal team. And we are neck and neck in terms of sales. I love the competition. We're both coming right up to about $8,000 each. So it is going to be down to the wire to see who finishes. We tend to give each other bottles of bubbly to celebrate each other when one beats the other. So what a fun way to do business. I love it. All right, guys. So get in on those Saturday training calls. They are recorded if you can't be there live. Schedule one day a week where you go and listen to one. Easy peasy. Your business, you can control that, your schedule. So the dates to know then, take a very close look here. There's a couple really key ones. On November 30th, those new products that we are earning this month with how much in sales? How much do you need in October sales to earn the products that are launching on the new year?
$750.
$750 in sales this month will earn you these products. We will find out on November 30th what they are. On December 3rd, it is a national meeting day. It is a Monday night. We will be gathering here. If you're local, in my kitchen in Concord, they will be officially launching all the details for the next year's free vacation, which is to Disney World, if you haven't heard. And everybody starts earning on January 1st. You'll get all the details that night. And I will tell you, Pampered Chef has sent our family on 3 free Disney vacations. In 2005, 2010, and 2015, we will go on our 4th. All 6 of us, the whole family, is already on board, and we haven't even found out the details. But that will be in 2020, and you'll learn all the particulars and will help you set a plan, a strategy for earning that trip. That will be December 3rd, and yes, we will do it via Facebook Live or Zoom for those folks who aren't local, or connect with your hospitality director and make sure you're on their list to attend, okay? Any questions about that, reach out to your director. The next date to keep track of is December 29th. That's the last Saturday of the year, and that will be our 16th annual team holiday party. Again, here in my home in Concord. And delighted to host you and your family. And it's a tradition at this point. It's a big, big, big potluck. We have a lot of fun. So please do join us and hold that date. February 4th is the spring launch for the spring for next year. Sounds like a long way away, but it will be here soon. And finally, we started our 3-month-long fall challenge. This has been the 2nd round we've done. The summer was phenomenal, and everybody gave great feedback about it. And we are just at the end of the first of 3 months. That goes October 1st through the end of December. And your goal is to earn at least 3,000 points to be invited to the celebration, and the date and time and location will be announced. Sound good? Any questions?
Go Team Blue.
Go Team Blue. Go Team Cranberry. Alrighty. Go all the teams. So news from home office. We talked about the month of December, and even for Thanksgiving, there's a deadline for guaranteed delivery by Thanksgiving. One of my party yesterday, they asked, she said, if I book my virtual party to start next Monday, which is November 5th, will items be here in time for Christmas? So yes, absolutely. So orders must be received by Saturday, November 10th to ensure delivery by the 21st, which is the day before Thanksgiving. So we are getting close. So reach out to those people who wanted to book parties in November and get them on your calendar to finish up by November 10th. Starting to get close. And then for Hanukkah and Christmas, the dates are here. This chart is on the website, and it's on Consultants Corner, and it's posted on our team page. So if you don't know how to find something on our team page, there's a really handy little search mechanism, and you just put in, you know, a keyword like holiday or shipping or schedule, and this chart will pop up there because we've already posted it. So all kinds of great ways to find this information, and make sure you're familiar with it, because these delivery dates are critical. And I will put in another plug for not stopping your business on December 17th and 18th when the guaranteed delivery date for Christmas delivery happens, because there are so many ways to cook for those last 2 weeks of the month. And it's absolutely will do huge things for your 2019 business by keeping your doors open for those last 2 weeks. So please keep that in mind. We'll have all kinds of good ideas about that going forward. Okay, any questions about the shipping schedule? Laurel, you're here with us on the phone, so you'll be able to find that on our website, okay? Or the Consultants Corner.
No problem.
Awesome. Okay, so the rest of our training, we're going to break up into 3 key areas with a focus towards November. The first is booking, the second is selling, and the third is recruiting. And they are all great reasons to party. You ready?
Yes.
We're going to start off with booking. This is tools and tips for consultants. And I'm happy to announce that there's going to be some virtual add-ons that Pampered Chef is going to be launching Thursday morning on November 1st. So what are add-ons? These are extra images and imagery under marketing imagery on our Consultants Corner that will support you through the holidays. The topic for one of them is holiday baking, and the other is holiday gift ideas. And if you've seen any of the gorgeous pictures that Pampered Chef makes available in the marketing imagery area, these will be stunning. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and whether you're doing catalog shows or in-person shows or virtual shows, you want to use these pictures and this imagery. I keep some key pictures on my cell phone for when I'm out and about and I'm just kind of on the fly and trying to share with folks and get somebody interested in booking. Rather than just send them a text, I'll send them a picture and say, let's do this with your friends. And maybe even yesterday, showing them the pictures of the waffle pan and at my party, the pictures of the cute little cake pans with the fall and the holiday cupcakes they can make. Those folks, we didn't even have them with us, and they were ordering them. So extremely wonderful images that are going to help you build your business. You're going to find those 2 new add-ons under marketing imagery and then virtual party themes. And then they're going to be beneath the other themes that are already there. The one for the quick fix dinner, the one for the fiesta, the one for prep ahead meals. Is everybody familiar with all those marketing imagery? Have you been using it?
Yes, I have.
Laurel? Did we lose her? How about you, Barbara?
Mute. I'm sorry. It took me a minute to see that I had to turn the mute off.
Okay, no problem. Laurel, what?
I'm sorry. I lost track of the question.
That's okay. Are you using the marketing imagery, the pictures and the themes?
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I've got one of them that I've downloaded and going to be using for one of my events because they're going to put it up on the TV screen. They're flashing through every vendor, a screen for every vendor.
Wow.
So I've downloaded the holiday, the holiday things. Great.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if everybody heard her, but they're, for one of the events, they're going to have a screen, and every vendor can provide pictures, and she's using these pictures. So that's brilliant. That's actually really, really cool. You could take, I did one year, I took one of those little electric picture frames, and nowadays you could do an iPad and just put those pictures into a file and set it on slideshow setting and just let them run, right? So no need to recreate the wheel. All these great things are out there for you. Any other questions about that? There are pictures then of the gift sets and gift ideas in here that are just stupendous. Okay, moving on. I do want to point out that there's on our under Consultants Corner for each month, there's a monthly focus, and it's a one-stop shop for all the resources you need for that month. When I get somebody ask a consultant, a new consultant come and ask me for what's the guest special for the month, or what's the, where can I find an order form, or what's the rewards for the hosts, I direct them to the monthly focus. It's all there for you, including this amazing gem. If you have not heard Marna Ross do any sort of training, you want to run and not walk to this area of the monthly focus, because she does a live, it's a recorded training on how to overcome common objections around the holidays. So chock full of words to use and scripts that you can use, and objections and how to answer them, and all kinds of booking ideas. It's going to be this particular video. She did one last month as well, which was phenomenal. Go back and listen to that one if you haven't. But it will drop on the monthly focus on Thursday, November 1st. So be sure that you put on your list to go and check that out first thing Thursday morning, okay? While you're sitting with your Halloween candy. Sound good?
Yes.
All right, so let's get going and book some more November parties. What kind of holiday party themes can you offer in November? What was that, Barbara?
No, that was one of the kids. I scared her. She didn't know I was out here.
She didn't know you were out there. Okay. So what kind of, before we kind of get into these details, what kind of November theme parties have you offered with success in the past? Who wants to share? Any ideas? I know Laurel this is your first November with us, so you haven't had a chance, and Barbara's been in and out of business for the last couple years, so I bet if you look back, you could find what kind of themes you offered for your November parties in the past. And Carol's done a ton. This is coming up on one of our biggest months of the year, actually. Some fun extra ideas are kind of like a hide the turkey idea. You do parties all throughout the month of November, teaching folks what to do with their leftover Thanksgiving turkey once they have Thanksgiving. Or freezer meal workshops where you use your leftover turkey, right? This new one is a new party theme, and it's called Wine, Cheese, and Chocolate. Love that. And this picture right here is the Rock Crock Everyday Pan with a slow cooker base with cheese fondue, using those cute little fondue and s'more sticks, which my children have commandeered. They love those little sticks. We have a little propane fire pit in the backyard, and they toast marshmallows and have a blast out there. And it's just doesn't work unless they have the little sticks that that Mom provides from Pampered Chef. There are two other new party themes. One's called Sips and Apps, and the other is called Brunch and Bevs. And I will tell you, my party yesterday that was a Halloween theme was basically brunch and bevs. We did, Carol, we did a mocktail and a cocktail with the cocktail set.
Oh, very good.
It was a berry crush cocktail that was virgin with blueberries, and we used it calls for making a basil flavored simple syrup. and we used the quick cooker on sear function to make the syrup. And they went out of their minds. They loved the non-alcoholic one better than the scorpion cocktail that we put all the alcohol into. So the cocktail set with the muddler, with the fresh blueberries and the strainer and everything, and I had never used it. I hadn't had a chance to practice. And oh my gosh, we had such a great time. Shows a lot of products too, doing a cocktail party. And then the brunch part of it was a cool veggie pizza, which was made in the design of spooky veggie pizzas for Halloween. So her party is up to $750. So pretty successful. As Laurel said, one of the other ideas is to host your own holiday shopping open house. So yay, Laurel. And you can do one in November and one in December. And what happens is your December one will be bigger because the people who couldn't come in November will say, oh, I want to come to, I'm busy or whatnot. I want to come to the next one. So you'll have a much bigger guest list by the time December comes around if you also do one in November. And then just keep that trend going and do one a month, do a January and do a February and so on. You'll have lots of momentum going into the new year. So holiday shopping open house, it can be a drop-in format like Laurel's talking about, or you can have a very set specific time. Or you could combine it where you have it drop in between 1 and 4 o'clock, for example, but at 2 o'clock, I'm going to do a demo with cranberry salsa and a quick cooker butternut squash soup, for example, so that you give people that flexibility in doing both. Another idea is to use family gatherings over Thanksgiving to book parties. So, a lot of folks are off that week of Thanksgiving, right? Sometimes some of them are off the entire week, or they're just off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If we'll post, somebody do me a favor and post on our team page a Black Friday party ideas. Ask us for Black Friday party ideas, because over the years, Ellen and I and Carol have done Black Friday parties, and sometimes they're live, sometimes they're virtual, but you can do all different kinds of things, like tell people that they can shop from their seat instead of their feet, and instead of going out and hitting all the crowds on Black Friday, they can shop Pampered Chef. And if they place the order, say before 8 a.m., you give them the link. If they place it before 8 a.m., they get a 15% discount. If they place it between 8 and 10 a.m., they get a 10% discount. The first 3 people to place an order each hour get an extra season's best. So you can just do extra fun little things, and you host the party, and it's a virtual party. So there's lots of ways to take advantage of Black Friday. Has anyone ever done a Black Friday Pampered Chef party?
Yes, and I've done mine also as more like an open house shopping event too, and then having some gift things like those seasonings in the 1-cup prep bowl. Or putting together baskets with the microwave popcorn maker and a bag of popcorn and a movie-sized box of M&Ms.
Oh my gosh, gift bags. So you kind of submitted a party the early part of the month and took the host rewards, and then created your gift sets and then sold them at your open house, right?
Correct, because I just placed an Amazon order this morning to get my bags of popcorn and my movie-sized bags of M&Ms to go in my popcorn makers.
Oh, nice. Good for you. Okay, and all tax deductible? Wonderful. Yeah, Carol did a great job last year with the prep bowls. Was it last year or the year before, Carol?
Last year.
It was they were dip making gift sets. So it had a recipe card for what to mix in with a tablespoon of dill or Italian or rosemary, whatever it was, plus the prep bowls and little bows and gift tag and whatnot. So people like just grab it and go, and ideas like that to take advantage of somebody who's got done the creative thinking on this, right? And
when we get next week, I'll post a picture of those from last year and along with the directions of how I did it. But I sold a few hundred of those.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Very good. Until today, the mini stainless steel whisk was on the outlet. I didn't realize it was on the outlet, and today it's sold out. The reason I'm mentioning this is that you can take either the current whisk that's in the catalog, or obviously lots of consultants stocked up on the mini whisk that was on the outlet at a discount, and you stuff some green and red and silver colored candies in and put a bow on it, and then you sell those as gifts with a gift tag that says "Whisking You a Merry Christmas." And so you can set those up in advance and do those as gifts for your own family. But if you are going to, I know Darcy has got a lot of vendor events coming up. Laurel does, a lot of us do. And if you want to set some things up in advance and sell them as cash and carry, there's a lot of good ideas out there. Okay. All right. I would love to any questions about this so far?
I have a question. Are we doing a recipe night in November?
Yes. Recipe night in November. What's the date? I had that on the first screen. Who can tell Carol?
November 8th.
Oh, Barbara, you rocked it. It's that real early in the month, because the first is Thursday the 1st, so the second
Okay.
Thursday is the 8th. And I do need ideas of what you guys would like to learn. We could go so many different directions on what we make that night. Obviously, it's going to be a holiday preparation recipe night, but if you have any specific requests, let us know. So that
Are you doing any of your make and take pie workshops this year?
That's exactly where I was going next. Exactly. Let me find that on my screen. And I just, all year long, I've been getting requests for this. So last year, I think I did it for the first time last year, and I did one pie making workshop on the Monday prior to Thanksgiving. And I held it here in my house. And what I did is I pre-ordered a pie making set. And you have to place your order in advance, like by the 10th or 8th of November, right? And there were 2 sets available. You can see them here. These are the ones from last year. I have not cross-checked the prices to make sure that they're the same, but I'm just using the same picture. And I had probably 15 people who either bought a set and signed up, or they just bought a set in order to have their pie making tools available. And the sales from it were pretty remarkable. So all year long, I've had people asking me, "Are you doing your pie making workshop in this year?" And the way it works is that you is the recipes. So here's what I did. I said the ingredients that the guest brings to the workshop, and I've got 3 dates this year that I'm offering. They bring their apples, a lemon, and their pie crusts. And then I provided sugar, flour, butter, and a tablespoon of milk, and the cinnamon or French toast. It was the French toast popcorn seasoning makes the best dang apple pies, I will tell you. And then they came to the workshop where I guided them and showed them how to either use the apple peeler core slicer or the spiralizer for their apples. Spiralized Granny Smith apples make the best layering for apple pies. You can get so many apples in a single pie. And then we taught them all different kinds of decorative crusts. So we kind of went through the tools that would make each of these, and I showed them the kind of a little tutorial on pie crust. They brought a pre-made pie crust, but we used the rollers and we rolled them out, and everybody did different pie crusts. And we took pictures, gorgeous. And I've been hearing from people what they did is they put a piece of foil over their pie and took it home and put it in the fridge that Monday night, got it out Thursday morning on Thanksgiving and put it in the oven. Pie was checked off the list and done. And that led to a pumpkin roll making workshop in December and a cookie making workshop and all different kinds of similar workshops. But this was a huge thing last year. And I even, I've been advertising it at my virtual and my in-person parties over the last month. So you can offer one in your own kitchen or multiple in your own kitchen and start taking pre-signups where you place the order for their pie plate and all these goodies and have it sent to them and they bring them to your workshop. Or you can actually offer to go and do a pie making class with them and their friends in their kitchen anytime in the next 2 weeks, so that they then have the skills and techniques, and the host has the free products to be able to make great, gorgeous pies. So I had a gal get a hold of me today and asking about the mini pie pan. If I was going to go do a live pie class in the next 2 weeks, I would do mini pies because they will bake so much faster than a full apple pie in the oven, and we'll actually be able to taste test our results with some homemade whipped cream. Okay, any questions about that as an idea? What do you guys think?
Sounds great.
Awesome. So somebody, again, post on our team page and ask, comment about that, and I will send you this document with all of these resources. You just need to make sure that you take it, my name's on everything. And if you want to just copy it and borrow it, that's fine. Change my name to yours, cross-check the links, make your own ordering link on the website. Any questions, we'll be talking about this, but I did want to get a chance to share that idea with you. So all about pies. And even last December when I did the pumpkin rolls, we did pumpkin rolls in anticipation of Christmas, and they made them here in my kitchen and rolled them up and then wrapped them in aluminum and clipped the edges and took them home, put them in their fridge and served them at their holiday gatherings. I still have people saying that their family just was so impressed that they made those, right? They had a lot of hand holding, but people don't know how to do this. They do not know how to make a pie. They don't know how, we're the exception. And so you have a big opportunity to teach folks these great skills, and it benefits you and your business while you're teaching others and stocking their kitchens. So go get them. The November host special is quite tremendous. If you haven't seen it, it's shown in this picture right here. Dash, stop it. What do you think is going to be the most popular 60% off choice for the month of November? So far, I've got folks who are really excited about the cookware with the removable handles. So they're booking parties to get that, or the deep cover baker. 60% off for your November hosts. That's in person, virtual, catalog hosts, all of the above. Other question, who is doing those green dot messages? The ones that, Ellen, what was that, Carol?
I said I am.
Yeah, how many parties have you booked that are working on catalog shows now?
I sent about 12 messages and I got 3 yeses.
3 bookings, remarkable. And so they now have a link to the catalog and they're off collecting orders, right?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Okay. I did, over the course of a couple weeks, I sent 20 to 25 messages at a time. I have about 8, 9 of them booked. And one turned into a virtual party. One turned into a live party. Another one, her sales, she just got her first order, $135 order. It's a really brilliant thing to do. Idea is to get in touch with folks you're not typically in touch with. So go through your Facebook listing of your friends and just start with the A's and send the message to the first people on the list, the A's, B's, C's, etc. Make yourself a note where you left off. Give it a couple hours or go back the next day, send the same message. And I was actually, instead of mailing them a catalog, I was sending them the electronic link to a catalog and then asking them if they wanted me to make them a link for their friends to order. So yeah, I have about 10 catalog shows working. So if you have questions about that, be sure to ask so we can help you. Okay. All right, so the November guest special also is a free set of measuring spoons with a $75 purchase, which is very wonderful of Pampered Chef to offer that and pay for that for us. The monthly focus, as I mentioned, is going to have an additional video with Jane Miller, who is the fabulous gal, corporate with Pampered Chef, and she'll be talking about some of the holiday gift sets and gift giving ideas. Pampered Chef has packaged some of the gift sets for us at a discount, so be sure you're offering and using those. People love gift sets. And that's the second video then you want to go and check out on November 1st. The first one was Marna Ross, next one with Jane Miller. And And then Pampered Chef has issued a challenge for us to, let me get this scrolled right, to go live this holiday season. And they actually surveyed consultants and found that consultants who go Facebook Live on their social media, whether it's Instagram or I don't know if Pinterest has that ability or not, but Facebook for sure, they have higher sales than consultants who don't. Can you guys believe that? It's kind of interesting, huh? So if you haven't done it, find somebody on our team who has been going live and ask them to kind of hold your hand while you give it a go and give it a try. And feel free to just go live in our team page to practice. It's one of those things that gets easier every single time you do it. If you would like to see some examples, go to my Cooking Classes with Shelly Facebook page. It's my VIP page. I started in early September doing a live demo every single week, and I would feature a different host of the week and put their link when I went live. That's how I did my virtual parties all month long in September and now into October. And it's working out really well. Okay, those videos are then all right there. So it kind of makes a library of videos for your customers. And if you want to see them, message me so I can tag you on them and show you where to find them. Okay, so the team challenge at Pampered Chef is asking is for everyone on the entire team to go live at least once a week from now through the winter holidays. Can you guys get behind that challenge?
Yes. I can try.
Give it a try. Come on, Laurel. What do you have to lose, right?
First of all, a way to set my phone up so it actually will record and not record the floor or the ceiling.
This is a good point. This is a good point. You got it. Okay, but you know what? That's a skill that you can master, right?
Well, I assume that I'm going to need some sort of holder for my phone rather than my hand.
No, not, well, yes, something other than your hand. But Carol, wasn't it you? You used a coffee cup, right?
I didn't use a coffee cup. I rubber band I have a roll of paper towels and a stand-up paper towel holder,
Okay.
and I rubber band my phone to the paper towel holder.
Oh, okay.
Easy peasy, Laurel. Don't let little stuff get in your way, hun. Okay? Done is better than perfect. If you're waiting for perfect, you're never going to do it. And I absolutely am that person. I'm like, oh, I can't do it yet. I don't have my makeup on. Oh my gosh. A year later, I'm finally going live. So there you go. All right.
I don't worry about my makeup on. I usually don't wear any, so.
Well, there you go. That was yeah. And I don't either. So there you go. All right. So here's ideas for going live. You can share a quick holiday recipe demo like cranberry salsa, which is the one that Carol did at Recipe Night a month ago. So that is already live on our team page. Go watch it and do exactly what she did. Easy peasy. You do not have to recreate the wheel. Pumpkin dip is another one that's a famous Pampered Chef recipe. It's a variation of peanut butter dip that's called fluffy peanut butter dip. So pumpkin dip is a carton of vanilla yogurt, about half a cup of pure pumpkin, and you whisk it together, and then you fold in a couple cups of whipped cream and try it. It is unbelievable. Want to add some cinnamon, go for it. Want to add some of the French toast popcorn seasoning, and you've taken it to even a higher level. So you just make that in your kitchen while you're recording yourself onto Facebook. Simple. All
and
right.
I did that at Recipe Night too, and then I also showed off the apple wedger because I did apple wedges to go into the dip.
Which makes it
Ooh, that sounds good,
right? And especially if you use the whipped cream maker. Exactly. So a heads up, the pink whipped cream maker is available for just a couple days more. I'm actually, unless they sell out, and Carol can correct me, you can probably still take orders for that pink whipped cream maker through the middle of November 15th. As long
as you would submit it in on a party that you dated October 31st.
An October dated party, precisely. Yeah. So I have somebody who wants the special in October, and she's doing an early November party. So we're dating it October. It just has to be submitted by November 15th. I have somebody who wants a classroom kitchen fundraiser. And so that officially ends October 31st, but we're going to submit it by November 15th. So you can certainly do that. Are you guys aware that the pink whipped cream maker is $2 less than the green whipped cream maker?
No.
It's $23 versus $25. Yep, and one of those dollars they donate to the American Cancer Society. They were ordering whipped cream makers hand over fist at my parties this weekend because of that particular thing. We just made whipped cream, served it with strawberries. That's my go-to thing. I need to switch to pumpkin dip for the rest of that's kind of like my dessert thing. We make whipped cream. They love it. They have so much fun. So pumpkin dip, cranberry salsa, give viewers ideas for holiday gifts. Where are you going to find those? Right in the November monthly focus. Lots of ideas. Demo an easy recipe that viewers can make for holiday morning breakfast for a crowd, like the loaded vegetable omelet. So lots of great ideas for you. We will take the best of these from this training and clip them and put them in our team page for you too, okay? Good so far, everybody?
Yes.
Good.
All right, great. So as we kind of just start to move on here, we've got boosting your holiday sales in November with your eBiz tools. You definitely need to make sure that your eBiz tools that your subscription is on, that you're toggled on, and that you are subscribed for it. And guess what? They're going to have outlet specials the week of Thanksgiving. Has anyone been out to the outlet recently?
I have not.
Okay, are you guys aware that, let me find this for us. I just posted it myself, 10/28/18.
I wasn't aware there was an outlet.
There you go. So outlet items can be added to parties. And outlet, you do have an outlet, Laurel. Thank you for saying that.
Well, I mean, I know there's an online outlet.
That's it.
Okay.
But everybody has a link to that from your website.
Yes, it's if they are trying to find it, when you go to your website and click shop and look at the list of categories, the outlet is always the last category listed. Go look, because this month there were several Help with Cancer pink items that are selling out. There's only a couple that are left, but the pink zebra cake server was out there. The pink, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. There were a couple of them that are, the pink cake tester with the Help with Cancer thing was on there. I know now.
The stencil thing or something?
The stencils are still there. Yeah. This is just a quick screenshot of 3 of the items that are on the outlet right now. There's a silicone scraper with a bamboo handle. It says holiday cheer on it. It was $10. Now it's $8. So these are items that Pampered Chef used to carry. They retired them and they discounted them. Check this out. Right now, today, the spoon rest is on the outlet. Instead of the normal $12, it's $10. And this one sold out just this morning. Here's the mini stainless whisk, and it was $11, marked down to $10. Here's the other one that's there. They are there right now. The soup, stews, and chilies recipe book for $7.50, marked down. And the festive holiday desserts is only $7. Can you believe it? So these change and they sell out, and they put other ones up there just all the time. But outlet items can be added to parties. They can be added to anybody's order. So don't miss out on this. You certainly don't want to do a whole outlet show, but even at my party yesterday, the gals were sitting around the table working on their orders, and I mentioned the outlet, and they were like, how do you find it? So I opened up on my phone, I opened her link, the post from yesterday, and I clicked on shop, and then showed them how to find the category, and clicked on the outlet, and we sat there with my phone and them then on their phones scrolling through to the gals booked virtual parties and catalog shows, specifically once they saw how I accessed it on my phone, that the catalog was available on my phone. Yeah, so don't miss out on this. It's available to everybody, but you got to have eBiz tools, okay? Which is a subscription. You pay for it and you make your money back big time. I think it's $11.
Yeah, I've got it and I'm paying for it once it expires. I'm going to keep going with it. I said, I have it right now, And once it expires, my free 90-day or whatever it is trial, I plan to go ahead and keep it going.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You can set it up for 6 months or 12 months. You save $1 a month by going 12 months. So think large. Next year, we're going to be here talking about how tonight we set you up with so many things to succeed over the holidays that it launched you all the way through 2019. And you're going to be sharing these ideas with new folks on your team this time next year. So keep that eBiz tools going. All right, you got it. So in November, there is a reward for consultants. When you reach $1,000 in sales in November, you get 25 Pampered Chef dollars. Free money. If it was me, I'd take 25 PC dollars and go out, and if you hadn't already, get any of the new tools that are marked down, right? Any of the new fall products that are marked at half off for you, because you turn that 25 into 50, right? Or you can apply it to your paperwork supply order. You can save it if you want and put it in your bank and save it for national conference, for your registration for national conference. All kinds of great ways to use 25 PC dollars. So I want everybody to commit to selling at least $1,000 in November, and looking at what's going on with our team right now, that's going to be an absolute done deal. We have folks on our team who are at $1,500 and $3,000, and Kim is over $3,600 in sales. So they're folks are buying like crazy. I know you all want a piece of that. I'm excited that we're in our last 2 full months, the earning period, to travel with Pampered Chef. Next year's free vacation is either to Scottsdale, Arizona in the month of May, or Oahu, Hawaii, and I think that's in, I'm not quite sure, I think it's in April. I'm going to Scottsdale, Arizona, so if you'd like to vacation with me and JD, please go and look at your points. You earn points for a qualified recruit, 3,000 points for a qualified recruit. That's the equivalent of doing 6 parties. And shout out to those folks who qualified in the last month. You guys did amazing, got your $100 PC bonuses, and your recruiter earned 3,000 points towards the trip. So that's awesome. You get a point for every dollar you sell. You get 6,000 points for promoting a new director on your team. So huge way to give yourself a major raise, and 1,000 points per quarter when you sell $2,000 in a 3-month quarter. And that last quarter is coming up, October, November, and December. You can earn an extra 1,000 points when you sell 2,000 over those 3 months. So the trips are very doable. You need to really set your goal and track yourself and break your year-long goal down into monthly and weekly and track it, and you will be vacationing with us for free next year. Sound good? All right, on recruiting, I want you to be sure to share the new consultant flyer. They made a special one for the holidays. And how cute is that? Did you see that you earn $200 worth of free products if you join in November when you qualify in your first 30 days. And I will tell you, this is extra special because they usually save this news and announce it on November 1st. So if you're here watching this call or on this call with us, you're getting the news first. I know I always have people who ask me, should I get started now or should I wait till next month? The bonus this month is a 50% rebate, a cash rebate for half the cost of their kit. Next month, it's the chance to earn probably $200 in PC dollars for their own holiday spending spree when they join in November and do $12.50 in sales within their first 30 days. Okay, and there's going to be a Meet Pampered Chef webinar on November 13th. Those happen once a month, usually towards the end of the month, but yay for Pampered Chef for moving it closer to the middle of the month for us in November. Great time to give the gift of Pampered Chef business to somebody for the holidays. Can you guys think of somebody who you haven't invited to come and do Pampered Chef with us that you need to share this news with? I know Carol is working on
I
several.
would say I have several I'm working on.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So good time to give them a call. Ask them if they'd like a chance to get 200 PC dollars by ordering their kit November 1st, or if they'd rather get physical cash back, half the cost of their kit. So be watching for this, and remember, it's not about you and me. It's about the folks that we reach out to. So be sure you don't leave anybody out. Pampered Chef rewards us hugely, though, for recruiting. So when you invite somebody to join Pampered Chef, you increase your own sales and increase your own, not your sales, but your own commission. And that's, unlimited. It really can grow as big as you want. You get overrides. You get greater percentage on your own sales, and you earn a percentage on what they sell. That's not money coming out of their pocket, but it is an override that Pampered Chef pays you a percentage of what your teammates sell, that Pampered Chef pays you to thank you for bringing them on board. Okay. Plus you get a recruiting bonus of 30 PC dollars for each person that you help join Pampered Chef, and extra incentive points, 3,000 per person. So I will tell you, over the last many years, I've earned the top trip every single year, mainly because of recruiting. I always sell pretty much the same, but at 3,000 points per person, can you imagine if you recruited one person per month? 12 months of the year, 36,000 points just from recruiting. That's almost a free trip. And then you add your sales onto that, you'll be vacationing. So this setting a goal of recruiting one person a month could actually result in a higher paycheck, but also a free vacation for you and your family. No small thing. Anybody having questions about that? Okay, no problem. So we talked about this last year about sharing your story with others, and a post on social media about what Pampered Chef can do for folks during the holidays, and share. Remember why what your story is, what your why is, and what Pampered Chef is doing for you and your family this season. I want you to kind of think about, what would your holiday be looking like if you didn't do Pampered Chef? What would your kitchen look like? How easy or not easy would it be to get dinner done for all these holiday meals coming up and all the busy days and activities coming up if you didn't have Pampered Chef? So give that some thought, and think of at least just one situation where Pampered Chef really impacted you and your life for the better. For me, it's super, super simple. I was able to very confidently schedule foot surgery for the middle of one of the biggest months of the year here in October, and know that I still am going to be able to pay the mortgage with my Pampered Chef paycheck. Virtual parties, I just transitioned from live to virtual parties, and I did them from bed for that first week because I wasn't supposed to get up and get on that foot at all. So I set up my laptop and I booked virtual parties. Thank goodness Pampered Chef gave me that option. All right. So just a quick glance to look ahead to December, and then we'll be wrapping it up. So be thinking about what questions you have. The December promotion, there is one coming that will be for you, revealed on December 1st. For new consultants getting started in the month of December, they will also reveal that on December 1st. Hosts, I've never seen this. Pampered Chef hosts in the month of December can pick 2 choices at 60% off. So if you've had people who are like, do I get the quick cooker or do I get the rock crock? They can get both of them at 60% off. And you can treat yourself twice or give one as a gift. How lovely would that be? And I'm really delighted they're doing the teak wooden tools as one of the free gifts in the month of December. And I do believe that those are $20 each. Nope, they're $10 each. Yeah, they're gorgeous. If you haven't seen them, those are the free gifts with a $75 order in December. All right. So I want to kind of quiz you. I know we lost our Barbara, probably was there with her family and needed to go. She can, this recording will be published so that everybody can get all of these details and updates, but I want you to kind of sit down and ask yourself if you have everything you need to be successful in the month of November. And how many parties will you book? How many do you want to book, knowing that cancellations happen and you need to overbook? How much in sales do you want to submit in November? And do the math
3,000.
and figure out what the paycheck's going to be. Carol, what's your goal?
3,000.
3,000. I'm writing this down right now. That Carol's goal is 3,000 in November. Awesome. Would you like me to help hold you accountable?
Sure.
Outstanding. I'd be happy to. How about you, Laurel? What's your goal for numbers of parties booked in November and amount of sales submitted?
I haven't made a goal yet. It's not November yet.
You know, you make a good point, but it is the end of October.
Yes.
And your goal is a target. It's a roadmap. So if you were going to start out from your house and drive to town and you didn't know how to get there, or you didn't have a map, you might drive around kind of wasting your time and your gas for a long time, right?
True. Well, my goal is to make it to all my events.
Okay. How many are there?
I have 7.
7 events. That's brilliant.
So my goal is to make it to every single one of them, and to book at least one party at each event.
Okay. And guess what? I'm going to revise your goal. Are you ready?
Yeah, you want me to book 2 parties at each event.
I do. Because if you do the math, if you're running your
I saw the
business
math.
and you do the math at booking 1 party per every party you hold, you will be out of business in 3 months.
Well, the problem is with booking 2, I hit a time constraint because of my other
right. I get that, and I do understand, but they're not all going to hold. They're not all going to hold. Look back at this summer, see how many parties you booked and how many you actually held, and do the math. Okay, so you always want to plan on 2 bookings per party, and I give you permission to tell your host, no matter what, I can't even close your party unless you have 2 booked. So, but you have 7 already, which is tremendous for November. So,
yes, and I'm twisting the arms of my family for December.
Okay. Well,
they have not been helpful so far, and I'm like, you know what? You're going to be helpful.
Okay.
You're going to book at least 2 parties for me.
All righty. Well, you know what? You'll with 7 events already scheduled in November, you're bound to have, and 2 bookings for each one. They're going to be coming to you wanting to have parties, and you're not going to have anywhere on your calendar to put them until February. So won't that feel fabulous?
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, there you go.
Except the one thing we hit, and this is something y'all don't have to worry about in California. We have to worry about snow and ice.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that December, January, and February bookings are going to slide.
Well,
some of them, because of weather, are just simply not going to happen.
Yeah, it can. But we have this wonderful thing called the internet, and virtual parties are available.
Yes.
So thank goodness for that. And I want you to set a goal on how many people you want to give the gift of this business to in the month of November. So Carol, 3,000 in sales. What's your recruiting goal for November, my friend?
I'm not sure on that because I'm more interested in my team recruits than I am personal recruits.
I love that. How about a team recruiting goal?
4.
4 for your team. Love it. Okay. I can definitely get behind matching that, especially with that incentive. $200 to spend on Pampered Chef Christmas gifts. Oh my gosh, that's great. All right, Laurel. So I want you to look at setting some goals and make that a monthly habit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Very good. So thank you guys so much for joining us. I want to, we covered a lot. We're going to wrap up and close up the recording, but just real quick, of all the tips and ideas that you heard while we were sharing, what was at least just one of the best ideas that you're gonna implement first?
I want to share about the November recruiting bonus because I didn't know about that till now either.
They snuck that in on us, didn't they?
Yes.
I was very pleased to see that. I have at least one person who's saying, "Can you please tell me what it's going to be in November?" And she's going to be a phone call in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Laurel, what was at least one, oh my gosh, wow, that you got from our time here together?
The December host benefits. That's going to make a huge difference in getting people, because they're so busy the month of December.
Mm-hmm.
But this gives them a major incentive to go ahead and host a party, especially with the virtual parties.
Absolutely. Most definitely, which you are going to have completely ready to go for the month of December with those new party packs and imagery for the holidays. So thank you guys for your participation. I really appreciate it. I know things are really busy, and please encourage your fellow Pampered Chefs to watch the recording, and we'll take the rest of our training and follow-up details. Any questions, and if you want more details about anything we targeted and talked about this evening, be sure to reach out to us on our Facebook team page so that we can take the conversation there and fill in more of the details. So thank you guys very much, and have a great evening.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.